Hello guys, I'm David, also known as chido-fajny.
Hello everyone, I'm David here. Welcome once again to another episode of Pierogi News.
David, today is our a small anniversary.
Yes, today is our 10th
our
episode.
10th episode, man.
So yeah,
So 2 months and a half recording
It's
this
2 months and a half?
amazing show.
yes.
Can you imagine? Do you remember our first episode?
Yes, our first episode. I remember. Actually, we were watching our video like from
And
a
it
real
was so
episode.
bad. So thank you if you watch
Yeah.
that. We are really sorry.
We were red in the. I mean, if you can just go back to this video, to the really first video, and in some
We were
point
completely red.
we were red because we were super
But yeah.
ashamed. But anyway, we don't care anymore.
So, yes.
it's
So
just
now,
doing-
today, because it's our 10th episode, it's a special episode, so we have a really cool gift for you. So if you want to know what do you need to do to receive this awesome gift, you just need to watch all of this.
we will
yeah,
let you know in the end of the.
No, or in the end, or in the middle, you don't know, so you have to watch it.
That's a better idea.
Yeah, if
yes.
not, they will skip the whole video. You see?
Okay.
So yeah.
So I like the idea.
Okay,
So-
so yes, let's start.
Let's start.
Today, basically, because it's our a special episode, we will tell more irrelevant news because this is our favorite thing.
This is what about the channel.
Exactly. So I think we only have one news about Poland, so we can start from
Yeah.
that because we only have one. So let's go to Poland, my friend.
Let's go to Poland.
We are not from here, but we love to live here. Welcome to the land of piwo and kielbasa. So let's start with Poland. In the last a few years, there is a really good trend around the world that is basically to avoid plastic. In the European Union, this is a huge thing. It's
Yeah, just that now there is a law that there is even going
Yes,
on.
in the supermarkets here in Poland, they don't give you any plastics bags anymore. You need to buy them.
Yes. If they are plastic bags, maybe they are just recycled plastic bags, and you have to pay for them.
Yes.
Because remember, it was a moment when you have to even don't pay for them.
Yes, it was. I believe it's still like this in Mexico. I'm not sure. I haven't been
No
there
idea.
in 1 year or so, almost. Whatever. So in Krakow, in Poland, in one of the coolest and most beautiful cities, there is a machine that gives you money instead of for plastic.
Close plastic, and this is really good trend because actually it's not the first time that I see this kind of thing.
No.
Because I saw that.
nice.
No, it's really nice. I saw that, I believe it was in Berlin and in London.
Really?
Yeah, really. I mean, they have in the supermarkets, let's say, if you are going to the Carrefour, to the Biedronka, so they have these kind of machines. So if they are going to implement that, and this is just to get the plastic recycled, and also it's to keep the city clean, because you will get these machines, you just put your
Yes.
plastic bottle or whatever plastic you have into there, and you get money instead.
So yeah, the news is a new automatic machine in Krakow accepts plastic waste and gives user cash in return. This machine has been installed in Krakow, as we mentioned, in the center of Mikołaj Kopernik University. So this is awesome. It accepts empty, uncrushed plastic bottles and in return gives at random 10 or 20 groszy, which are
Per
cents
unit? Okay.
per unit,
Yeah.
which is something nice. So yes, man, if you collect 10 plastic bottles, you already have 2 zlotys, and you can buy something in the
Yeah, you never know, but
in supermarket.
well, not bad.
So yeah, it's the machine can contain 800 plastic bottles at a time, and it can pay for 15,000 bottles. This is a test project. It's only running for a couple of days. To gain publicity and so on, and if it works well, hopefully they will introduce this in Krakow, in more places, and maybe in Warsaw, or
Hopefully
in the
in
whole
whole
Poland.
Poland, yeah.
So that's awesome. That's incredible news.
Congratulations, Poland. We have
Yes,
another
one
thing, good
another
thing.
positive
things in
thing
Poland.
about Poland. So yes, now my friend, that's all we have from Poland.
Yeah, that's all from the kind of serious news we have. And from Poland
Because
as
there
well.
are a lot of news about politics, but that thing is boring, and we don't have the English vocabulary to explain you that. So-
neither the Polish vocabulary to pronounce those names.
Exactly. So let's go to our capacity news, our level news.
Yes. The most
let's
stupid
go.
things.
Small the stupid things. Thank you, David. You couldn't describe it better. So let's go to irrelevant news.
Let's go.
Follow us in Instagram. You will find us as Pierogi News. The most nonsense news you will ever hear here in our irrelevant news section. So we are ready for irrelevant news. Sorry. And before we continue, here is our first question in order to win a prize. The prize is a T-shirt.
It's gonna be
that
a cool
is
T-shirt.
from our friends of
Out of my mind.
Out of My Mind.
So
this is the brand, a really cool Polish brand. So you can see the T-shirt that you are going to win here. So there are going to be 2 questions in the whole video. Here is the first one. So the first one, you need to write. You need to send us from which countries is David from?
From which country is David from?
Exactly. So it's really easy.
So you have to write
You have to write this answer and wait for the second one. And basically, the first person that sends both answers correctly
Is
wins
the
the
winner.
T-shirt. Okay, first come, first serve. So
Okay.
So now,
good luck.
Let's go to irrelevant news. Man, this is something that I put it on on practice because I was really interested.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it works. So yeah, drinking alcohol helps you speak foreign languages better, according to a study.
I believe that was not a secret at all.
Well, no, but so we should probably start drinking here in order to speak correctly. Because
But now, it was not a secret, but now an study says that.
yes, I mean it was not a secret, but it's like you gain more confidence for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's true. It's like yes, for example, so the study is like drinking a glass of wine or beer can lower your inhibitions when it comes to learning a language, according to a study. The study published in the Journal of Psychopharmacology. Oh man, what a difficult word. Pharmacology involved 50 German speakers in one university. Each of the participants were occasional drinkers who had undertaken classes in speaking Dutch and had recently passed an exam demonstrating proficiency.
Proficiency?
Proficiency.
Proficiency in the language.
So yeah, these 50 guys, they were engaged in 2 minutes conversation with an interviewer in Dutch. That was the language they were learning. And before the chat, half of the candidates were given water and the other half were given alcohol.
Really good study, no?
So the amount of alcohol given to each candidate was based on their weight. So yeah, it's like I don't know.
Makes sense.
A guy from 200 kilos or
yes, it's not the same
as you, for example. I don't know. So yeah, each person's conversation was recorded and then scored by 2 native Dutch speakers. So yeah, they were not aware if they were drunk or not. They were just evaluating the skills.
So they didn't know that.
Yes. So yeah. Surprisingly, as the candidates were asked to mark their performance, the alcohol did not impact the person's self-score, and people who drank water and alcohol scored themselves the same. But the results of the test also found that the participants who drank alcohol were said to have better fluency and specifically better pronunciation.
Especially better pronunciation for sure.
So yeah, it's like, so it was confirmed that drinking alcohol improves your
language skills.
Yes, your fluency and your pronunciation better. So we should drink alcohol when we're recording this because
yes, we will speak even better like English for sure.
Poor of our viewers, they have.
But my understanding is, as you said before, is because you are becoming like more confident.
Yeah, you're more confident. I mean, you don't.
Yeah.
And I was reading the other day one study that says that because when you drink, you transform to another person, right? I mean, you are someone else. Let's say, you know, all your skills and I don't know, like behaviors is like different than being sober.
Yeah.
And I was reading that when you are drunk, actually, that's how you are.
Really?
Yes. But that we can give it a news. Like,
okay,
so
it's another really interesting topic.
But it's
to talk
interesting.
About.
So it's like, apparently, it's like the way you behave when you are drunk. That's the real you.
Okay, so just think like how you are. Maybe you're the typical guy that hews the ground.
So let's go to our next news. In the last episode, we were mentioning that it was Easter. How was Easter for you? It was your first Polish Easter?
It was my first Polish Easter.
How was it?
With traditional food. I was eating a lot of eggs, you know.
Yes.
I was eating a lot of eggs, but not just eggs, you know. I was
sausages
I was eating like a kind of like traditional Polish food. It was
good.
yeah, it was really good. And what you were doing, by the way?
What?
What you were doing? You were like
I was in Łódź, in the city of my girlfriend, and what I was eating. Well, I was like like decorating eggs, like putting all those things in the basket, then go to the church and.
And were you like throwing water like with the
on Monday?
family?
That was on Monday.
That was so you were not in. I was with you.
No, but Monday morning, like before Carolina wake up, I throw her water.
You threw her water.
Yeah, he was not that happy. But
Yeah.
I didn't care.
Okay. How is called that tradition?
Lane poniedziałek or Śmigus dingus.
It's Mingus Dingus.
So the reason is like So in Mexico, a lot of people go to as I mentioned, go to the beach on that weekend.
It's Easter, so basically you have
it's
holidays.
Easter, there are holidays, like basically good weather in Mexico, so a lot of people go to the beaches. So this guy, there is a news that in Mexico, friends bury one of his friends into the sand, and then they leave them there.
Okay, so this guy basically he
Because
was
in the
left.
picture here of this guy, like.
He was left under the sand after a party because like it seems that they were trying to make a jar.
So what?
A jar. I was thinking in Polish,
Jar?
like, it's jar, no?
What is jar?
Joke?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh man,
No.
speaking Thriller.
Oh,
We are
that means
speaking
that I'm
Thriller
fluent in
languages.
Polish, you know?
Yes. No, not really.
I know that, of course not.
So whatever. It's like a 20-year-old man was found buried in the sand of Miramar Beach in Ciudad Madero in Tamaulipas, Mexico, after he was abandoned by his friends.
Those are the real friends, actually, because actually these kind of friends that are making you this kind of like super idiot stuff, like the most heaviest jokes ever.
Yeah.
Those are your real friends.
So
And soon is your bachelor's party.
oh fuck, I can't wait. I'm scared. I can't wait.
Excited and scared at the same time.
So it's like this guy, the authorities, like the police, found later that the name of this guy was Ricardo Alexis Pimentel, and this guy went to the beach at night with his friends. In the place, he got drunk, and after that, his friends buried him on the sand, and then they abandoned him there.
So it seems that he woke up.
So this guy woke up.
He didn't know where he was.
This guy woke up covered in sand. He was still super drunk, and he had to be attended by emergency service.
Of course, the fact. Have you ever tried that you will be under the sand?
But this is not the worst part. It's like his friends that buried him, they couldn't find him. So they went to the authorities, and they're like, man, this guy is missing. So the police found him in
Okay, so the same guys that were like burying him, they were not able to find him. But the shittiest part, I believe, that is that when you're buried under the sand, is that you cannot move. I don't know if you tried that.
No, but he was drunk, so probably he was just sleeping.
Anyway, if this guy woke up, he cannot move.
Yeah.
That's and I cannot imagine he was panicking for sure. But well, the police just find him. Okay.
It was funny.
Seems that here's the kind of.
And also, probably we should have a section called Mexico, because there are so many stupid things going on there.
In the state of Florida, man.
Yeah, it's like Mexico. I don't know.
Mexico, man.
So guys, there are stores, small stores. For example, in Poland, you have Jawka. What else you have?
Biedronka.
No, Biedronka is like a supermarket.
Yes. So you mean like smaller?
Yes.
Like Carrefour Express, maybe.
Carrefour Express, Jawka. I don't know. In United States, you have 7-Eleven, for example. In Mexico, you have 7-Eleven as well. But the most popular one is called Oxxo.
Oxxo.
It's like basically almost 24-hour stores where you can buy anything. Okay. So again, this weekend, because all the families go somewhere in Mexico. So a family abandoned a child in an Oxxo, in this store, and it was rescued by the police. On the highway in Villahermosa in Mexico, the federal police rescued a child whose family left him in an Oxxo store. The thing is that they didn't leave him on purpose. It was a complete accident.
They just forgot that they have a child, and he was left just there in this store. And how did they realize that they were missing?
There is a video about this. It's there is a police. The police were recording. So there is like a truck Like, so they stop the truck, and then like the police goes out. The guys open the door, and the police had the children, no?
There is a
The
video.
child, yeah. And it's like, and the family was like, yes, what's going on?
What's
it's
wrong?
like, is this your child? And all the people inside the car was like, what the fuck? They didn't realize they forgot.
They forgot the child.
child.
So
Sorry.
if you have
So, yeah.
a child, it may happen to you once, and you will not be laughing at that much, you know.
So yeah, so the incident was recorded today, not today,
Few days ago.
a few days ago in Chiapas, in Mexico, where the minor who went with his family, who were traveling in a caravan, apparently to the beach, left the child in the convenience store. So you see, maybe we can
Oh
show the
my
video,
God. Can we do that?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I was thinking about it.
yeah, we can do the video.
Just show the video.
Yeah, so you will hear us like saying the audio, but you will see the video. So yeah, the federal police reported the minor taking him to a patrol and following the family members for about 15 kilometers. When they stopped, they had not realized that they had forgotten the child. Like,
Please do not yell at them. Ask them the demeanor to
I mean, like,
demeanor. That's translated, right?
yeah, like the child was telling to the police, please do not yell at them, like to the family, because they. So yeah, one of the relatives questions why didn't check their phones or I don't know, like somewhere,
Yes,
because
yes.
they were calling, right? Because they were planning to inform that they had forgotten the child. Like the police was like, hey man, see how many calls like you have, like missing calls, and you know this is wrong. So yeah, it's like hopefully like this child is now with his family.
He has a new trauma for his
For his
adultness.
minute, but check the video, man. It's super
Yeah,
hilarious.
let's see.
So yeah,
Oh, you can put that video as well, no? Later?
yes, we can.
Okay.
I don't know if it will be like
Yes.
copyright issue
Let's
because
demonstrate.
we'll try this video.
Yeah, let's try. Let's try.
Oh, yeah,
it.
so yeah, it's like so yeah, and in more stupid news, which
Of
are
course.
amazing, man. You start this one because it was probably your favorite of the day.
Oh yes, yes. They show. I mean, it's not actually something like new, but it looks like a guy that was like wearing a costume of a rabbit. I don't know why he was wearing the costume of a rabbit because this
Probably he was
article-
earning money, man.
Yeah, most probably he was promoting something. You know, he was like working for a store or whatever. But he was wearing a rabbit costume. Can we put this video as well?
A
Because-
rabbit. I don't know, like I mean,
Okay,
you
we
see
will
it, like you can see it.
If you will
but
see the
probably
vid-
just for a couple of seconds because we don't want to take the video that.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's like basically the news is that a man dressed as a rabbit, like an Easter rabbit, intervened in a street fight.
Because of the Easter, so because
yeah.
of the Easter, he was wearing this costume of a rabbit.
So yeah, a person with an Easter bunny costume intervened in a street fight between a man and a woman. The episode was recorded in a video, and it went viral, of course, because there is a giant bunny like punching two guys.
So yes, basically this rabbit, this giant rabbit, because the fight was going around a woman and this guy,
Yes.
and he was like hitting the guy. I don't know, because basically in the video you can see already the woman is winning already the fight because she's basically hitting this guy. But anyway, the rabbit, he doesn't give a shit, and he's going to the guy and he's still hitting
So
him.
yeah,
more
he
fresh.
did was in Orlando, Florida. You see,
Florida man.
Florida man. That's a thing. So yeah, like many people doubt that this video is like real. Many people say it's fake, but according to witnesses, like the fight was real.
Yes.
And this guy like saved the night.
Yes. No, we have a new superhero, a super Krollik. No?
Oh man, yes. And yeah, like we have one more or two.
We have.
Okay, so one or two.
Okay, we can talk about that one.
The previous one now.
Okay, we can talk about.
Okay,
both of
yeah,
them.
like let's go in order. So many people on their lives, I mean, who like to work,
I mean, it depends what you are working for.
but like in general, let's say like most of the people don't like their jobs. Honestly, like honestly,
It depends what you are doing.
depends what you are doing, but like let's say
So for the people that they don't like what they are doing,
So yeah, like sometimes like honestly, like you are just tired of what you are doing. You just want to go home, and that's it. Like probably many people is like thinking every day like I have to quit, and that's it. No, because this
For
you
the
know
people-
like kind of affects your health and everything. around you. So yeah, it's like now we are going to tell you like this is what happens to your body when you hate your job.
If you have a job that you really,
Really hate that you wake up and it's like, oh my god, why the fuck I'm
yes.
to go to-"
So
yeah.
it seems that there is an effect on.
So yeah, a toxic
to your
job
health.
can make you sick in multiple ways. So yeah, so first symptom of this, if in case you hate your job, David,
Is you can't sleep. You cannot sleep. Okay.
you cannot sleep is like yeah, a few restless night is not a huge deal, but if it becomes a pattern, like let's say like probably you cannot sleep 1 day, 2 days, that's okay. But if you are like not sleeping like 5 days a week, that's something
That means that you already hate your job.
that this might be a sign that your job stress has become really, really toxic. Also, another symptom is that you got headache.
You have
got
headaches.
headaches. So yeah, like your muscles tense up to guard your body from injury. So yeah, when you see the workplace, your office as a danger zone, like your body stands like.
But makes sense, no? Because this is kind of like an instinct of your body that is reacting to something.
Yeah, like
that
because
is,
it's like
is
danger.
danger.
Yes, so
that's
it's
right. I
like
didn't thought
stress.
about it. It's really
So,
interesting.
yeah, so you get a lot of headache.
And that's another symptom is that your muscles, in general, you have an ache into your muscles, but it's because of the same reaction, you know, because
So, yeah.
you feel that you're in the danger, so your body is reacting and is being under stress, basically.
So yeah, it's like when your job is toxic, it can feel that you are fighting off a wild target at your desk. So it's like probably if you hate your job, it's like when you are sitting at your office, it's like, oh my god, I'm so tired, it's like I cannot move or whatever. That happens when you hate your job. You will have a lot of pain in your muscles, and your mental. I mean, this is probably the most obvious one. Your mental health
Gets
worse.
I mean, that's for sure,
because
no?
you will have a lot of stress, and you know. So yeah, depression as well.
Yes, but probably, yes, that's really, really bad, you know, and
And also like
you get sick more
overeating.
often.
So you will eat more and more.
Really? I think, I
Yes.
thought that you are not eating that much, actually, that you're losing.
I mean, there are probably two ways, but according to this, is like many of the employee health complaints, such as overeating and depression. Yeah, because many people when they are depressed, they pretend they like to eat.
they like.
Yeah, I mean like
When they
probably
are
more
okay.
junk food and that's it. And also you get sick more often.
But this is because you're because of the stress. Basically, your immune system just is going down. So basically,
Yeah.
that's because you're stressed. So then you are getting sick more often. So it makes
So,
sense.
and man, you lose interest in sex.
Oh fuck!
So yes, it's like when you bring your work home with you, man, your relationship can suffer. So yeah, it's like if you hate your job, probably you will not be interested in having sex at
Yes,
all.
but-
So which might, if you are single, that's fine. But like, if you have
Or
a
not.
girlfriend or a boyfriend, man,
So they will be suffering the same as
yeah.
you.
And yes, like,
But anyway, that's nothing new. The good news is that you can combat it.
and you are
know?
tired all the time, also.
I mean, for sure, if they are like having
So
this
yeah,
kind of
it's
job.
like guys, if you hate your job, just don't quit. But it's like try to look like for something.
Actually, no. Yes,
new
don't quit.
hobbies
No,
or something.
yes. I mean, one
Or
of the
quit,
solutions.
but like don't quit before you have a new job.
Just do
Otherwise-
it. Whatever. Just do it.
Don't
Don't
listen
listen
to
to
this guy.
him. Just do it. Really?
You hate your job?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not quitting.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that you have in here, if you read the article, here is like one of the solutions for
Of course, it's to quit.
that is like take breaks. So like go for your holidays from time to time. Change your state of mind so you get positive. That's gonna be really helpful. And of course, leave that job if it's that
Yeah, I mean,
toxic.
leave. Just quit. I mean, if
And
you
go for a
If
travel.
you hate your job, if you cannot stand your boss or your colleagues, like man, just
You can go for 1 year trip for in Asia, like as a backpacker.
with what money, man?
I mean, I don't know. They should be saving, no? I mean,
Probably not, because you don't know. Probably it's a job that I don't know.
this is not paid enough, and you're even
Yes,
working for
exactly,
free.
but you hate it. You mean? So yeah, and before we go to the last new, so here is the second question. So, David, the second question.
The second
Question to win the T-shirt from the name again.
out of my mind,
Out of my mind.
out of my mind.
So you will win this amazing T-shirt. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl. Like whoever wins the T-shirt, like I mean, we will we will deliver like a personalized t-shirt for
Yes,
you.
you will get it at home.
So yeah, remember the first question was said at the beginning of this episode.
Can you remember
No,
that question?
No, they need to go back. So yeah, and the second question. Remember, to win the prize, you need to send us like the both answers correctly.
And the first person
in our Facebook page. The first person that goes to answers correctly win the T-shirt. That's it. Simple
Okay.
as that. So yeah, the second question is, what is the name, the title name of our 4 episodes?
So you know
4
that
episodes.
each episode has
Each
a name.
episode has a name, so it will be pretty easy. So
So
guys,
just the name of
hurry
the 4
up.
episodes.
The first person that send this message win this amazing T-shirt. Doesn't matter if you want for you, for your boyfriend, for your grandpa, your grandma. I don't care, for your dog. So just write to us. Okay. So in the last news of our section to close this amazing episode is like when we are traveling. We always hate, I don't know, for example, what I hate from cheap airlines like Ryanair is that you can basically you cannot travel. I mean,
Because there are
you
some
need to
airlines-
travel with only like probably the clothes you are wearing because you don't have space in your.
There are some islands where you have not enough space, let's say like a loaded baggage to travel with.
Yes,
So you need extra, you have to pay extra.
you have to pay extra, or
so-
like let's say the free bag that it includes is up to 5 kilos.
Yes, well,
Which is like nothing.
It's like, for example, some companies like Ryanair, they are like just allowing you like just the handbag, let's say.
Like some
and
laptops.
Really small.
Man,
And it's
some
really,
laptops
small.
are 3 kilos.
If you want a hand baggage with you, like they're 10 kilograms baggage, then you have to pay.
So yeah,
for it.
it's like this woman. He was like having like overweight on the back on her back. So the airline was trying to charge her like a lot of money, like to feed. So
Yeah.
she said like, no way, I will not pay for this. So yes, it's like this Natalie Wynn, a 30-year-old woman, put on like 4 kilos of clothes. So she put like one sweater, one jacket, so
Yeah.
on, 4 kilos. So here's the photo of this girl, of this Natalie.
4 kilograms of clothes just to don't overpay her luggage.
So
And
yeah,
actually, I will
but
do the same.
She avoids paying more than, I don't know, like 400 zlotys doing this.
That's a lot
Like
of money.
60 euros.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of
I,
money.
I have to admit that I did that a couple of times. Like I just took a jacket when I went to Mexico. Like I was going to Cancun, like, which is pretty hot, but I had like my winter coat from Warsaw. But here, like,
Yeah.
yes, because
Yes, I had the same ones. Like what I did is like put one bag inside of the other one because I was having enough space. But this woman was not having enough space, so she was wearing a
Yeah.
lot of clothes, basically 4 kilograms of clothes.
So yeah, she didn't care that she was dying of heat. Basically, I mean, all the people was staring at her, but she didn't really care. So yeah, she just put all the clothes she had, and she
And she just passed the control.
yeah, she traveled. So yeah, this woman and her friend allowed to remove their excess clothing when they were already on the plane. But yeah, it's like, for problems like, how is that? For complex problems, modern solutions. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's a really
So
good
guys,
solution.
today is the end of our 10 episode.
Yes, just you have to answer to our questions.
So yeah,
they are
like,
really easy, and you will
if you
get
want this T-shirt again, man,
the
just
T-shirt
like,
from Out of My Mind.
check the two questions that we did. You need to answer it correctly and send them in a Facebook message. And the first one wins the T-shirt. Simple as that. So guys, see you next week. Follow us on Pierogi News in Instagram and listen to
Spotify.
us on Spotify. You
Yeah,
can
that's
find us
really,
as
really cool.
Pierogi News. You can follow me on my personal Instagram, which is chido-fajny.
Mine is Futu_David.
So yeah, so see you guys. Thank you. It's our 10th episode.
Ciao.
We're going to get drunk tonight. See you.